like my mom had ornaments, and then there was a time when she brought pretty ones like that. You know what I thought was interesting too, because my mother, when she was a little girl, they didn't even have paper. Paper was just such a treat to even have a. And her mother would save a square of paper, and each child for Christmas would get a square of paper, and on that square would be whatever the mother, the mother was, which was always an orange.
So you just want to sign in as a visitor. You're welcome to. This is attendance. If there is, do we have extra pencil? Yeah. So either way. Marlene skipped and Grandma Sabrina, so she did right.
Missing a pencil, Oh, can you come out of the holes up there?
I think so.
Almost 5 centuries ago, Martin Luther taught his children that the candles that burned on the Christmas tree stood for the light that Jesus brought into the world. As time went by, a candle on a tree came to represent a prayer that needed to be answered, or a loved one who had departed from this world. Electricity changed the way trees were lit and expanded the use of lights at Christmas. Yet the glow that drew people to Martin Luther's tree still beckons people of all ages today. 2,000 years ago, Jesus was born into a dark world that would be dramatically changed by his life. When he rose from the dead and ascended into heaven, he left the earth a much brighter place. In a very real sense, the glow of billions of electric Christmas lights reinforces just how deeply the babe in the manger has changed and still is changing the world. Martin Luther would have liked that. The star we place in a high position in our worship setting. The star is central to our thoughts as we recall that it was under the light of stars that the first announcement of the birth of Jesus was made to the Judean shepherds. It was the light of a star which guided the strange visitors from the east to the place where the Christ child was. The Gospel of Matthew tells us, "And lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. When they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy." In some lands, including Spain, Italy, and Russia, the people would wait until the first star appeared in the sky on Christmas Eve before beginning their celebrations. It is altogether fitting that the Star of Bethlehem occupies the highest place among all decorations on our Christmas tree. We'll now sing in the red hymnal, number 206.
Star
Associated with Christmas for almost 1,700 years, holly was also an important facet of December life hundreds of years before Jesus was born. For the early Celts, it was a symbol of survival and prosperity, good luck and a protection from evil, and had the power to bring peace and understanding. So during disputes, angry parties would stand under holly trees to work out their differences. A legend that links it to Christmas tells of an orphan boy who had been adopted by the shepherds. He was in the field with them when the angels appeared to announce the birth of Jesus. The child traveled with the shepherds to see the babe in the manger. When he arrived, he was not only deeply moved, but also embarrassed. He had no gift to present to the baby. The poor little boy resorted to the only skill he really knew and wove a crown for this newborn king. He chose limbs from a holly tree as the material for the project. When he laid the modest gift on the baby's head, Jesus touched the crown and it began to sparkle. The orphan was so deeply affected that he cried, his tears falling on the holly. When the child's tears touched the plant's white berries, it turned them a beautiful, deep scarlet. Once thought powerful because it could survive even the toughest winter, holly has become a symbol of the strength that is available to all who call upon the name of the Lord.
So bring forward the holly as a symbol of prosperity, protection, and strength. The holly is presented today by Andrea Anderson and Laura Hopkins and family.